All right, back with Apartment Building Tycoon. And it's your friend and it's your partner and it's your mentor that's going to show you how to actually get into these deals here. So, step 5 now is actually getting to the letter of intent. And the letter of intent is a non binding agreement. Once again, it is a non binding agreement, so you don't have to be afraid to send these out there. The letter of intent says this is what needs to be done in order for me to do my due diligence, and you can send these out. This is not a contract. After you fulfill the letter of intent and you are happy with the things that you find, then the next step is to go into the contract. But letter of intent, non-binding, don't be afraid to put these out there, okay? So this is just an example of what it looks like. Dear Ms. Smith, based on the information furnished by you, that's why we have to get the rent roll, and that's why we have to get the profit and loss statement, okay, which is basically going to show us everything. So based on the information, I outlined the terms and conditions which I would acquire the above referenced property. So we're not never going to go off of what they say, all right? So purchase price, $795,000, cash down, $180,000 first mortgage. We want to assume the existing balance of $280,000 at the same interest rate. That's why we need to get all this paperwork. All right. We want a second mortgage to be at 6% amortized over 20 years, due payable simultaneously with buyers closing on permanent financing. Okay. With the closing date here, it's my intention to purchase the apartments under the above stated terms and conditions. If these terms are acceptable, please acknowledge at the bottom of the page. Return this agreement within 5 business days. Upon receipt of executed letter, I shall instruct my attorney to draft up a purchase agreement. So with that being said, you see what the letter of intent is. It's just saying, this is my intention. You're not bound to it. And the way that I'm going to teach you how to get into them as a tenant on a master lease. As a tenant on a master lease, you don't put down any deposits. And if you have to, absolutely as little as possible. So this is a short, simple video, basically going over a letter of intent after you found a property. Now here's the steps. You've actually either reached out to them yourself, found an off-market deal, had the seller or owner send you over all of the paperwork, the T12, the rolling T12, is the trailing rents from the previous 12 months. So right now is October. So we say, let me last October to this October. Give me last October to this October, so that we can really get a feel of what's going on. And if it's something that we feel good about, we're going to always go do a site inspection. All right. We'll do a site inspection and maybe even bring some property management, maybe the property management company that has it, or a new property management company, but that's something else for a different day. So I just want you to get acclimated to this stuff right here and know that it's definitely not scary as it seems, or it's not scary as you may think it is. Once again, you always just got to tame the cobra of fear. Once that cobra of fear is done, you get this first deal. Remember, it's not going to be coming out of your pocket. Maybe the first couple of deals you're just going to flip wholesale so you can get some money in your pocket. Maybe it's 20,000, maybe it's 50,000 coming into your pocket. Maybe if you've teamed up with me and partner, you have access to more deals, which means you're going to get 50% of the deal, but you have more deals to get 50% of. So hopefully that makes sense. I definitely welcome you to reach out to me. Sign up if you see a link to watch the webinar that goes in more deeper detail, and then there's a button to actually apply to speak with me. Get on my calendar. That's the way you get in contact with me when you're serious about doing business. Get on my calendar, right? So with that being said, hopefully this will take you one step closer to your dream of being able to do the fire and retire dance and live the life of your dreams, because you are just one step away from living your dream. Talk soon. Bye-bye.